At the end of the video you'll see a few photos of what they look like at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoy the video. Cheers guys. Right, it's 10:16. I started at 10 to 8, so we're 2 hours and 26 minutes into today's painting. I've put a second coat of skin on 20 ACW. I've painted the first coat on the 40mm horses, 2 of those, and I've done the red and the first coats of the red and the flesh on the riders. But I've spent most of my time on the footsore miniatures, beautiful miniatures to paint. There's the odd one which has got a little bit of casting problems with them, but generally they're just really nice. But yeah, I've hit those really hard, so the flesh is, other than one, I think the flesh is all done. I've done at least 1 coat on everything. Some have got 3, some have got 2, depending on the colours I'm working with. Because what I try and do is, if I'm using like a buff colour, it will be the first coat for some, it'll be the second coat for others, and the third coat, depending on what the colour finish is like. I'll try and use that through 3 different colours. They'll come out completely different colours, but it will be in 3 colours, and I try to do that with quite a few different colours as well. So when you put your paint out, if you've already done your dark brown, it will be the second coat, and if it's going to be a lighter one, then it'll be the first. But yeah, so the painting's going along really well. At this rate, I should have all the saxons completed by the end of the day. I'll probably put grey on the ACW, and some of them it's been asked for like a butternut / Confederate grey uniform. Other than that, I'm about to head out and spray paint. I'm going to use my airbrush, got some primer there, going to airbrush some American War of Independence figures and a few other bits and pieces for some other giveaways that I'm going to do. But the American War of Independence was given to me by Victor, and what you don't know until this very moment, Victor, is I'm going to paint those up and actually going to give them back to you, because it was part of a some of the stuff he gave, and he was really generous. And I've just been thinking about it, and I saw him paint some figures on his own channel, and they were the same kind of figures. So Victor, those American War of Independence figures are going to end up back in your collection, and the rest of the stuff that you gave, I'm going to paint up and give away. So yeah, I'm going to start those today. So cheers guys, I'm going to have a coffee, spray paint those figures, and then straight back into the painting. Okay, now I'm 4 hours into painting today. So this is where we're at so far with the saxons. They're starting to come along. There's a few of them that are getting close to finished, but quite a few of them still got plenty to do. Couple of redheads. I don't know how many red-headed saxons there were, but there's 2 of them amongst this. So yeah, they're starting to look the part. I haven't got too much red in these guys because, as I said, the early saxons, and they didn't seem to have too many bright colours. So I haven't done anything extra on these guys. I haven't done anything extra on the guys at the back. I have I've primed a box of American War of Independence plus a few other miniatures with my airbrush. The first time I've actually done it with the airbrush instead of a spray can. Seemed to come out really well. But yeah, so I'm going to have some lunch now. Oh, I don't know, you can't see it, but I've done highlights on there. I'm going to do a wash, then highlights again on the gun. So, yep, cracking along. Very cool. Right, so it's now 5 to 2 in the afternoon. Started at 10 to 8 in the morning. Still working on the early saxons because I'm slightly crazy. I just keep adding more layers to it. Need to take a break. Brain's getting a bit fuzzy. So I've got a couple of wee jobs to do. Going to boil the jug, which is happening at the moment, have another cup of coffee, do a couple of chores, maybe take a break for half an hour, and then I will be back into it, and then I will be doing the hair, and I'll also be doing the bow, so wood. I'll do the wood and the hair next, and any other highlights that I think need to be done. So yeah, it's still cracking along. The American Civil War have gone to the side, and so have the other guys, and pretty much just solidly been working on those guys for the last just about 2 hours. So it's been a long day, but a good day's painting so far. Need to stretch the back, maybe go for a walk outside, and then I'll be back. Cheers, guys. Okay, well it's 4:51. I've been painting since 10 to 8 this morning, and this is where I'm at. They're not 100% completed, but they are very close. The guys with the blonde hair still have to have a wash done and then another highlight. The red coat there needs another highlight. There's transfers going on, so they need to be painted white, the shields. Get across here, Lady Guinevere. There's a little bit more work done on the crown looking thing. And over these guys, there's little bits to be done. The wood on the arrows needs to be painted, and some just bits of the quiver need to be done, touch up. But for the day, it's not too bad. As I said, I managed to get a coat on the American Civil War, their skin, 20 of those guys. I managed to get a horse. Actually, grab that. Sorry for the wobbly thing there. Let's just put him up. So I've managed to get him done to that stage there, and another one on the first coat. I've also done 2 lots of primer airbrushing. One of a box set of American War of Independence, and about 20 figures, Salamander 40k figures for my son. So yeah, I love horses. So they're easy to paint. If you know what to do, they're not too bad. So yeah, so that's it. Painting a day madness. Now I'm off to a barbecue, so that'll be nice. I'll put this together tomorrow. Cheers, guys.